This recent study from UC Riverside found that soybean oil causes genetic mutations on the brain. Soybean oil can also lead to anxiety, autism, Alzheimer's, and depression.
You know what time it is. Let's look at the paper. The researchers fed the mice either just coconut oil or coconut oil and soybean oil. They looked at the effects on the hypothalamus, a brain area that detects whether you're hungry and, if necessary, tells the other brain areas, hey, we need food. They did something called RNA sequencing, which allows them to see how much every single gene is being used in that brain area. Cells are constantly changing the genes they're using, so this gives you a general measurement of what's going on right now. What they found was that, in general, the genes that were being used in the hypothalamus were different in the mice given soybean oil. This is very different from what he says, that it causes gene mutations. For one thing, mutations are permanent, whereas these changes are temporary and probably reverse after you stop eating soybean oil. But this could still mean bad things if the genes that are messed up are important for the function of this brain area. So what were the genes? The most notable one was oxytocin, which is important for feeding and other functions like social bonding. This is where that link to autism comes in. They also found disruptions in other genes that are related to those disorders that he mentions, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to lead to those disorders. So overall summary, what he says is generally wrong, but soybean oil might be low-key sketchy. Specifically, it seems to affect the oxytocin system in the brain, but only in male mice.